Right. Hello everyone, welcome back to Dryland Racing League. And today is round 9 for the Qatar Grand Prix in season 6. Now it's the fourth last race of the season. Let's go over the standings while everyone's joining. Chris leads coming into this race with 117, but he's missing today since he's on holiday. Then you have Logic with 103, Mike with 75, Minnie with 62, Fred with 61, uh, Mama with 55, Jamir with 51, Zoro with 48, Tokai with 43, Keanu with 41, Will with 40, Gagli with 40, Sean with 39, Tim with 28, Formula Conjure 21, Nicola with 16, Epic with 12, Mink with 8, Bilo Peep with 8, Coral with 7, Jack with 5, Sam Carls with 2 points, Fred Parsons with 1 point, and Lancey with 1 point. For constructors, we have Red Bull leading with 238, followed by Ferrari with 150. Then we have Mercedes with 136, McLaren with 125, Alpine with 94, Aston Martin with 88, Williams with 26, Haas with 24, AlphaTauri with 2 points, and Alfa Romeo with 1 point.
Can you send me an invite to the lobby? Where's Dave?
I haven't invited you. Sorry.
Yes, I did.
I must have missed you. Here we go.
Right, cool, thanks. Right, cool.
Is Dave joining?
It should be.
Uh,
It's not on his Xbox, so don't know.
right, who's left? Where's Logic?
don't know. Oh, hopefully Bell crashes and doesn't leave again. Um,
Yeah, Logic and Tim are here.
that's
Who
good.
are missing?
We're missing Dave from comms and one other person, I think. Um,
Logic's here. Nicholas here. Will is here. Zoro's here. Tim is here. Fred is here. Toka is here. Sean is not here.
yeah, Sean, that's not here.
Keanu is here. Uh, Batman is here. Jameer is here. Dest is here. Minnie is here. Mike is here. From the Cringe is here. And Midas is here. Should we just ready up? Since Sean never shows up.
I'll be back in a second.
No worries.
Alright, I'm back. Right, it's a short qualifying.
Yeah.
18 minutes to decide the grid for today's race.
Who have you, who do you got for pole?
I'm thinking Logic, because I have heard he is a bit of a Qatar merchant,
Yeah.
so I think he'll probably end up on pole.
What do you think about the circuit?
Obviously, uh, it is very tricky for track limits, so
Yeah.
that'll be an interesting one. And the circuit as a whole, fast. There's not many braking points, so it's difficult to get fuel and recharge energy. So it's a difficult circuit, but also easy to drive on at the same time.
Yeah, as Lewis said, that Qatar is a difficult track on many occasions. First, you have the track limits, which is impossible to avoid if you ask me.
Yeah.
You have to watch out in any corner just to go just to stay on the track. And let's not forget about the tire wear as well. Tire wear plays
Oh
a
yeah, I
massive role.
wasn't thinking about
Yeah,
that.
even the
Tire wear
fuel.
is quite large.
Even the fuel.
Tire wear fuel as well. The race suit is difficult for everything. Qualifying's you always find qualifying you gotta be right on the edge of track limits. You'd think that'd be the harder one, but
Yeah.
the race, you got track limits, fuel, and ERS management all in the race.
Yeah, this track is a difficult track on many occasions.
Yeah, Dave isn't joining. Don't think. Who is that as a quali ban? It's Felix, isn't it?
It's Zorro.
Zoro, yeah.
So he has to make an outlap and then retire in the pits.
There's a couple heavy braking zones on the circuit which are good for overtakes. Main one noting is turn one, which I presume is where most overtakes will be made
I'm gonna be
in the
honest.
race.
Yeah, Lewis, I'm gonna be honest. The only like actual braking zone, a deep braking zone, would be the hairpin at the start of sector 2.
Yeah, that is quite a large one. The rest of the track's just lifting, going down a gear, whatever. So should come into pits, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
Felix is in.
taps the barrier. Phillips is in, tapped the barrier a little bit on his way in.
Then the two Mercedes come. The first one of them is Keanu. We've missed him last
Keanu
week.
and then Mike behind. Try to get some maybe slipstream on the straight as Mike off of his teammate. Hopefully they don't close up together too much. Who was on pole again last week? Was that Logic or was it Press?
Keanu sets 8.169. What were you saying, Lewis?
Who was on pole last week?
In Singapore?
Yep.
It's Logic.
Logic, yeah. Going for consecutive poles in this week.
Yeah.
Doesn't have his championship rival for 2 weeks.
Yeah, Chris is on holiday, so he'll be missed. 54 flat for Keanu.
Yeah, so we won't be seeing Chris back out on track until 2024 now. Keanu gonna round the final corner, and the way Mercedes have done this is quite well. Bit off track there, manages to keep it
Yeah.
without invalidation.
Keanu with a 21.9. Mike, meanwhile, goes P1 with a 21.8.
Yeah, a bit of a mistake around the final corner. Well, it would have been nice to see what Keanu could do to lift out that mistake at the end.
Let's see what Tim Tidgems. Tim.
Tim.
I don't know how to pronounce his last name.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. Time goes P3, 22 free.
Timmy, Timmy boy. Nicholas P5. Oliver Betts goes P1. Mini goes P2.
And the Logic, jeez, that's a good lap.
Logic.
6 times ahead of his teammate.
Logic, you fucking sweat.
Fred goes ahead of his teammate by 100. That's
Oh,
quite very,
nice.
very close. And Jameer, I think that was, it just went 22-2 for P7.
22-2 for Jameer.
Just going for a lap. There's 4 drivers that haven't left the pits yet, which is Will, Midas, Distrates, and
Dest.
Formula Fringe.
I call him Dest.
Yeah, just the best. Will is now out on his out lap. Interesting to see what the Ferrari can do. Lone Ferrari for tonight, which is quite crucial for them, that they need to score some good points as well. Who DNF'd last weekend.
Now let's see what Tokai can do. Out of ERS. Will that affect
Yeah, they're
him?
all running. They're all running out of DRS in the straight. That's a 21.9.
He's not too far off
999.
Keanu.
Just in the 21s, he is.
Good job, Tokai.
Well, I think Will's the next one to go on to his lap. He's already invalidated on his out lap. So, hopefully that's not a sign of anything too bad. But then Chris struggled with track limits in the qualifying, didn't get a single track limit in the race, so doesn't mean too much in qualifying. Straight is very long.
He makes a bit of a mistake. I like this with the
Yeah, but
hairpin.
he's covered it off very well. He's looking very fast in his lap at the moment.
.53.7.
Just 2 corners left to go. Oh, I thought he was off the track there. But he wasn't. Final corner. He's not on deploy, which is going to be crucial for Ferrari.
Will Mitchell
He goes
P2.
P2.
Ahead of Oliver Betts, but behind Logic by 10th.
I think Red Bull and Ferrari have the best ERS on the grid because they've got not gone deploy for the final corner onto the straight compared to everyone else who has went on deploy. So I think the way the top 3 is now could be how it ends as well. But then Will made a mistake, so he probably has time to gain for the hairpin. So you can't count him out on pole. Who's that about to up now? Mike. Or Keanu is.
Yeah, it's Keanu.
Very performance based qualifying so far.
Yeah.
Midas drives back. Three-tenth improvement in Sector 1 for Keanu. Mike, is he going to improve? He's up a tenth and a half in the first sector. Yellow flag. I think they should hold it up, try to gap themselves out a bit.
Keanu's
5 tenths improvement.
He's actually 5 tenths up. Keanu. Nice.
That's looking towards a P3 potential here. Mike, he's up 2 tenths. Keanu, got to jinx anything, but he is flying a little bit out there. Down the straight, deploy on.
Keanu P3.
Yeah. That was a great lap for Keanu.
What about Mike? Let's see what he could do. Mike P4.
P4. So Mercedes now move up to 3-4.
The second row for the Men in Black.
Men in Black. It's just the silver arrows.
Silver arrows. Yeah.
The silver arrows, the Men in Black.
Oh, G2. Okay, no, mind. Sorry, guys.
Yo.
A flash is our 1,000th between Nicola and Tim. At the moment, Jameer goes P5, 21-5.
Nicola is validated. Tim is not improving. Tokai, meanwhile, he's probably on a lap. So let's go with him.
Okay, 10th up in the second
10th up.
sector.
Nice. Okay.
Well, we can try getting further into 21s. He's as far as you can be.
He's just
on the
in the line.
21s.
On the line.
Oh, yeah, that was very close. You could hear my voice changing there as soon as I saw that. I thought he was out the track.
And the Tokai goes P7.
P7, that was a nice lap for Tokai.
Nice.
Alpine 5-7 at the moment, obviously. Ollie Betts needs to set another lap though.
Oliver Betts, the lifelong West Ham fan.
Midas is on his first lap of the day
Midas,
for Alpha Tauri.
for the first time since Silverstone, we see him. And that obviously ended in a DNF for Midas. Formula Crunch, you see him for the first time since Monza for Formula Crunch. As Midas sets 8:27.3.
And Minnie's on a lap now. I'm quite interested to see who goes on deploy and who doesn't go on deploy on the straight.
Yeah, Midas with a 55 flat for the first time in the sector. What could he do? He makes a bit of a mistake on the entry.
It wasn't a great final corner.
But Midas instead goes P14. Stays where he
8
is.
attempts off.
Sorry, Midas. Mini's invalidated.
Yeah, he's charging off his ERS, I believe, to go again, but he needs to charge up more than that once they win.
Mini with a pink helmet.
Is he going to come into the pits? No,
Yes.
everyone's in the pits except for Midas on his own lap. So they'll have time for one more attempt.
Yeah. Now the two Williams cars of Dust and Formula Cringe out for their final chance to improve. Dust is still a tenth behind Tim and Nicola. Formula Cringe is still a tenth behind Minnie and Fred.
Speaking of Tim, he's coming out the pit lane now.
They could have potential to gain some time.
Everyone's leaving the pit lane very late. And now traffic might start to build up. There's quite a lot of people coming out the pits at the same time. And it's all the traffic's building up in the pit lane already. The two Red Bulls and two Mercedes right next to each other. All the top cars right next to each other there. I think there was a bit of contact between Will and the Mercedes there coming out of the pits. I'm not going to check if there was a number, so.
Let's look at Dust.
Oh, it's been said. Tokai is the last one to come out of the pits. Is Maida's coming out the pits? No, he's not. He's staying. Well, 1 minute 40 left in qualifying. Well, slowing up.
Dust now. The rookie. First time in the league. First race for him. Let's see what he could pull up on his sleeve. And he goes for it in the finals, for the final time in quali.
You
Let's
see
see
in
if
the
good-
background Tim as well.
Let's see if the Williams could improve.
Ian Valdez.
That's not invalidated
Oh, they
and
spun.
spun. Ah, and that's a reset to track. That's not allowed, but
Probably get away for a reprimand. It's his first race. Maybe. Depends if anyone reports them. And now on board with Tim. See what he gets for his second sector. He is improving a tenth and a half up on his delta. He's got the Williams next to him, who isn't going into the pit lane, so Tim will get a bit of slipstream off the Williams, which I'm sure he'll like to have. He's getting some very free slipstream here.
P8
Goes
first hit.
P8. That was a good
Nice.
lap, 21.7.
Formula Cringe stays. Fred
Who's
meanwhile.
next across the line? Fred and Minnie. Next across the line is Fred. Fred
P4.
goes P4. Minnie goes
P6.
P6. Now the Red Bull is at Logic crossing the line. He doesn't improve.
Doesn't approve.
Well, however, well he improved. Oliver Betts goes P3.
P3.
Well
Win!
goes on pole. 4
Win,
tenths
man!
faster than Logic. Piano improves his time but still P4.
Mike P3.
Mike goes P3. And Nicola, the last one gonna cross the line, working to put his car,
He's got-
stays in place 100 off of Piano. Well, definitely didn't expect Will to get on pole. But he absolutely shattered Leightonstein.
So we have Will smashing the leaderboard and gets on pole. Then we have Logic in P2, Mike P3, Oliver Betts P4. Then we have Keanu, Fred, Minnie, Jameer, Tokai, Tim rounding out the top 10. Former Courage, Nicola, Dest, Midas, and Zora with the quali ban. Then we have 29 laps of action in pack
So
for us.
we've got 1.2 in the top 10 as a gap and 2.4 to the end of the grid. And it was a fairly close qualifying for third down to fourth. Not third down to fourth, third down to fifth. It was pretty close. Yeah, I think the Ferrari was the best car for qualifying here because they're the only car that didn't end up on deploy mode going down the straight. I think it's just the Ferrari engine's a bit better than the other ones.
Formation lap.
Formation lap gets underway.
So let's see the tires, everyone. We have everyone on mediums apart from Formula Crunch and Nicola with on hards, and Midas on softs. So let's see what he could do. Let's see what they could do. The hard runners and the soft runner.
Yeah, everyone in the top 10 on mediums anyway, so there's not going to be any difference there, so it's all about the reaction time of the drivers in the top 10. Midas should get a good start, much to Zoro's dismay. So he'll have to make most of his moves on track unless they can try pinch him into turn 1 somehow. Very unlikely though, because softs are obviously the better tyre to start the race on. And it seems like quite a speedy formation lap. Will's just wanting to get it underway. 29 laps here in Qatar. And now he's backing everyone up. But in sector 3 now.
So everyone into sector 3.
There's a very close between the back lot. It went out of position a little bit. What was it here? Who was that? Jameer. Yeah, Jameer's out of position on the formation lap, I think it is. Tim is went ahead of him yet. Oh, very close contact down the straight there as well. Very speedy entry to his box. I think he's overshot. Is he not? Oh no, it's the next box. I didn't see that.
Lucy, do you want to do the 5 red lights or shall I do it?
Yeah, sure. Okay, so Fred and Dest messed up their start.
Okay.
And now we're getting to 5 red lights for the Qatar Grand Prix. And it's lights out and away we go. Will gets away well, he takes the lead into turn 1. But Leighton's alongside him round the outside. Is he going to try and get him round the outside? I've seen some incidents here before in real life. Yeah. Nothing happens into turn 1. Mike struggling to hold off the Red Bull, but does it well. Now
job.
Fred seeks opportunity around the outside. Is he going to try it? Oh, no, he's not. He can't get past. And towards the back, the two Alpines are fighting, I think that is. There's contact there at the back. I can see an end plate that's came off the Aston Martin, I think.
It is... Is it Zorro?
It's not Zorro. Midas, I think it is. It's Midas.
Midas.
Midas has dropped down a position, as I mentioned it. I believe it's him. It's not a great camera to see. Try spot on his car. It's not him. Not the Williams. It is the Williams. It's Dest.
It's
on
Dest.
his first race. Dry line. Has front wing damage and has went off track there. And Wilt and Logic very close on track. Will Logic try to get him early on. But Tokai. Oh, Mini's into the pits. Tim's in the pits. Midas in the pits. Nickel in the pits. And Dest in the pits. So there wasn't 5 cars of damage then.
Logic now.
Logic is right up behind Will. Is he going to try and make a move? And he's acting like he's not going to make a move. Is he going to try to surprise him somewhere?
They came together in Singapore last week.
Well, they come together again today. Hopefully not, but you never know what can happen in racing. It is unfair sometimes. And the two of them seem to be absolutely pulling miles ahead of the pack in a world of their own. And I think they two will be challenging for the win unless any incidents happen again. Yeah, they're both very fast at the circuit anyway, that's for sure. And Logic still all over the back of Will.
Logic
is he gonna he's not using too much of his ERS, so there's that. Is he gonna try go around the outside? No, he's making him wait. Is he waiting for DRS to make a safe move by so no incidents happen? That could be what he's doing.
Oliver Betts can't get past Mike yet.
And Mini has got past Midas. And I see someone going to the pits, Tim into the pits again.
Yeah, Midas is in the pits. Tim as well. What's happened?
Tim Midas, did they have any contact maybe?
Yeah, 2 Dutchmen. Tim with front wing damage. Midas with front wing damage.
Well, that's 2 slots of damage. They're going to need a safety car, a red flag to bring them back into this race.
Yeah, it's a calamity for the Dutchman. It's an absolute calamity.
And Logic's still moving ever closer to Will every lap, and I think this is the one he's got to get him. He's got the DRS, and I think he'll sail past.
Logic on the
He's going to go around the outside.
Oh!
Oh, very close collision again. Oliver Betts gets past the Mercedes. But Will might be able to get him back early on. Now in the dirty air of the Red Bull. And Logic is very close to the back of Will. Is he going to go for a move?
That was pretty bold.
He's trying to dummy Will here.
Yeah.
He's trying to make Will use all of his ERS or try go really defensive on him, and he'll just absolutely sail past him.
Yeah, Will's on 87%. Logic's on 98, 100.
Yeah, and there's a difference here between Ollie Betts and Mike as well. I think there's quite a few drivers that obviously know that it's very difficult to recharge your ERS here, so they're saving it. Oliver is not one of those people. As logic, gonna go for a move down this time. Going into lap 5. DRS activated. DRS very crucial. He's using his DRS this time. That means he is going for the
overtake.
overtake.
On the outside he goes.
On the outside of turn 1.
Leighton, the Canadian driver.
Oh, and he has him on skates. He's going to go for the switchback. Doesn't work off. He's blocked by
Will
Will.
fends off. Logic.
And Will with some great defense. Good battle so far. And both of them must be scared of any incidents happening after last weekend. I mean, Leighton can't afford any incidents, you know, he's in a championship battle, he needs to get some good results while his teammates off. But now we know Leighton wants to get past.
Yeah, he does.
He's let Will have his moment in the lead, it's time for Leighton's shift. And he's pushing them through the corners almost, less than a tenth between them.
Now Leighton with the DRS.
On DRS, he's going to take the outside and he's got him before they get to the corner. And that was a well prepared move. Will has used a lot to try and defend off. Then he's going to have to try and keep within his DRS, which is already proving quite difficult. I'm sure Will won't be used to the dirty air.
He's using too much DRS as Dust becomes the first man to get the 3-second penalty. Yeah, thanks Lewis.
Obviously there's definitely more people get penalties, it's not easy to avoid penalties here.
Yeah.
So he's not going to be the only one.
For sure.
And Zorro's up to P9, didn't even talk about that, he's made 6 places so far, and there's an incident, is that, yeah, he's off into the gravel, returns back on track, didn't reset that time, so that's good. I'll look at the positions change, Midas retired.
Unfortunately,
he thinks there's no point in continuing. So, out of the start, there's been a lot of changes. So, Leighton went up a place against Will, Oliver overtook Mike, Fred overtook Keanu, Jameer and Tokai up a place, Zorro up 6, former Cringe up 1, Minnie down 4, Nicola and Dest have stayed the same position, and Tim is down 4 positions with the DNF with King and Rubens. You can see the difference of how hard Will and Leighton are pushing. Will's trying so hard to keep within Leighton's DRS, but I think it's very agreeable that Leighton's inevitable here. He's most likely gonna win it. As of this stage.
Unless these two come again.
Yeah, the problem with Oliver he's used quite a lot of ERS, is he's pulled away from Mike. Meaning Mike needs to use his ERS, which means then Fred needs to use his ERS, and now everyone's using their ERS now, so then towards the end, they won't have any to use.
Yeah. Certainly.
I think eventually you've got to think Will needs to give up the thoughts of first place unless he can work a miracle here. but don't think for one moment yet he's gonna give up. Fred's very close to the back. Keanu actually got past him. Didn't notice that.
Yeah, Keanu got past.
Yep, and he's gonna have to try catch his teammates DRS here before the straight, so he doesn't get overtaken back again. But will he be able to find out in a minute? Seems to be within a second right now, so that's good team play there.
From the Mercedes?
Wells gonna have some slipstream down here towards the final corner. 6 tenths, is that enough? He needs to make a move as close as he can, because you already know that Lathan's gonna fly away. So if Will gets past, they can try to do what he did before and defend off. And I think ideally you want the gap to be at 4 tenths or 5 tenths to make a move at the start of the straight. Another battle that I can see coming is Mike with Oliver Betts. 5 tenths of a second between them. And the deployment of ERS is very different between the both of them. They all have enough fuel to get to the end as well, that's not a crucial thing. There's 20 laps left of the race. They'll probably all start playing around 13, 14, 15 kind of region. I think earliest pit stops will be lap 11 or 12. Fred is struggling to keep up with Keanu. He's going to fall out of the DRS of Keanu for now, but will he start using a bit?
Yeah.
Now he's just about got it. And Jameer will have to wait another lap to see if he can try catch on Fred. But a lot closer as well to Lathan. He's now making the gains. I think at this stage Lathan's just playing with him. In fact, Zoro's made a move on Tokai. That'll be an interesting one as it continues. Another lap where Fred is struggling to get the DRS of Keanu. Will he be able to keep it in this lap, or will he fall out and allow Jameer to have a shot on him? And the gap is at 1.1, he needs to gain a tenth in the final sector. And there's a retirement in the pit lane for the Strax.
Oh, this is out.
And Fred doesn't have the DRS, so that's going to allow Jameer, who's very close to the back of him. In fact, Will's going for a move down the inside of the race leader.
Oh, Will Witchin. The goat.
He's going to try to switch back. The last switch back we saw here was blocked by Will himself. And he's going to try around the outside, break late. Oh, very, very close stuff here. Jameer got ahead of Fred. There's a battle there. I did not expect it to come so soon. 7 tenths at the start of the straight, I believe. And now, oh, what's happened there? Is that former French? No, it's not.
Former French?
Williams.
Oh no, it's dust.
It's just this. Retired. And Does Jameer have anything that Fred didn't? Is he going to be able to close to that DRS? Jameer seeming quite pacey this weekend already, just from the first stint so far. At least anyway. Oh, and a bit off track there, I saw from Fred.
Tokai's.
Tokai 3-second penalty. He comes into the pits, and Zorro tried to get past him in the pit lane.
Felix.
He's not going to do anything. He
Will
tried to go by, he just couldn't. Will is so close to making that move, and it's not over yet. Never over until it's over. I think now we're entering the pit window. And Tokai is still just slightly ahead of Zorro. Will Zorro try and overtake him on exit of the pit lane? There's not enough in it. The race leader's still pretty close, but when will they pit is the question. See, if Leighton pits, will pit. And Leighton's in, so Will is in.
Yeah,
Both of
both
them
are in.
into the pit lane. Oh, he stays out. Mike
Mike.
goes in. Keanu's out. Jameer and Fred go in. Oh, it's quite a bit back to the next car. So now let's see, who's got the best pit crew here? Is it Ferrari or Red Bull? Ferrari gets away first. No, he doesn't. He teleports out the pit lane. So Leighton still has the race lead. Mike comes out still in the same position. Jameer still ahead of Fred. And Will and Leighton, what's going to happen? Any early moves on these cold tyres are going to go for. They'll both be on hards. Keanu's not too far back off. Oliver is gonna probably pit this lap with two of them. So that's for my French. In fact, for my French might be an interesting one here. If he doesn't let by Leighton, he might hold up Leighton, allowing Will to go for a move. And of course, he isn't obligated to let him pass. This is for position.
Yeah.
So yeah, he's not going to let him pass. That's going to hold up Leighton. As Will going to do anything with that. They're going to be very close because of this. Oh, and down the inside goes Will. On Leighton.
On Leighton.
And the Williams is getting such
no!
And once again,
God.
once
Oh my
again,
goodness.
Leighton and Will crash.
Leighton
2
win.
weeks in a row.
2 weeks in a row. Oh.
Oh, aye. And that was a big one. That was a very big one.
Now both cars are out. Well,
And because former cringe stayed out, it's allowed Lucky. Wait, no, not Lucky actually, the pitted, have they? Yeah, so that means that Oliver and Keanu has overcut and come out ahead due to the safety car holding up the pack a little bit. And former cringe as well will get a free pit stop. And that was a massive one. Oh
Yeah, it
my
was.
god. Wow.
some tensions will flow around the paddock between Will and Leighton.
and that's not good for Leighton. Perfect for Chris as well, who's obviously missing this one. So Leighton's going to have next week, obviously, to try and dismantle the lead. And now it's going to be Oliver that will take the lead because former friend just come into the pits. Or will anyone else come in for an extra set of mediums, maybe? Yes, Jameer does that. There was a bit of front wing end plate in the pit lane I saw there.
Was from Jamaica?
No, that's from former cringe, I believe. Yep, former cringe is front wing came off in the pits.
Yeah.
And what happened there was that the Williams, so former cringe was going down the straight ahead of Logic and Will. It was kind of like this. They blocked him from going anywhere, and that allowed Will to get by. What should have allowed, but Leighton tried to pull out, causing a collision, and first went into the barrier to them. So I think the fault has to go to Leighton because
Yeah.
even though he could have rear-ended the Williams, like the Williams isn't just going to disappear. I get that, but he should have just lifted. You can't just crash into a car to try get past the Williams. That happens all the time in normal racing. Just because former cringe is on older tyres doesn't mean he can just bodge into Will to get by. And I think former cringe decided that race himself. Obviously didn't mean it, but yeah. 2 weeks, 2 crashes for Leighton and Will last week. Was Will's fault? Will this week be Leighton's fault?
And from Chris's left assassin.
Yeah, I would after that.
Madness.
Madness in Qatar. I know, I bet you Tim will be happy he never left. He's up in the points now.
P10 for Timmy. That's a good shout.
Yeah, I think Leighton's kind of taking responsibility for that one. Oh, I didn't even think about that. If it is his fault and he accumulates some penalty points here, could lead to a race ban, which would be perfect for Chris in his championship battle. It'd mean the 2 weeks that for Chris, for Leighton, if he gets the penalty, he might get a race ban potentially if it accumulates to enough.
Leighton?
Yeah.
He's had a clean sheet so far.
Clean sheet so far, yeah, so most likely a quali ban then, if he does get anything from that, or he may not get anything. Well, now that's definitely made this race more interesting.
Yeah, it did. Certainly.
Now, two Mercedes, Fred and Oliver seem to be the 4 fastest at the moment. They are in the top 4 as well. See who will come out on top here. Is the safety car going to come in? No, it's not. So, another lap behind the safety car, only 13 to go. What are the tyres looking like actually? very interestingly, P5 to 9 is on mediums, and so is Nicola as well. So five on hards and 6 on mediums, which could be quite interesting for the race. Of course, 3 penalties as well. Former Cringe, Mini and Tokai all have 3 seconds. And surely nobody's in the same place to start now. Check that. In fact, there is. Mike's still in the same place. Tokai and Tim have returned to their positions. Yeah, a lot to play for Mercedes here. Ferrari now out of the race. This could be a chance to try and get up to P2 in the championship. Likewise for McLaren as well. They're here trying to get P2 in the Constructors' Championship.
McLaren?
Yeah, McLaren close behind, are they not? Yeah, McLaren have 25 points to Ferrari, so they can make up quite a bit of ground here. And then Red Bull, the runaway leader, 88 points ahead of Ferrari at the moment, 102 points ahead of Mercedes. So, whatever Oliver Best does here doesn't affect the team too much.
Right, everyone's now bunched up.
Yep. And the race surely will be getting underway soon. And hold on, what's happened here? Keanu doesn't have a front wing.
Keanu? What the fuck? Yeah, we've bought
I did see he made contact with Oliver, I think. They switched positions. And that's very strange. And he's still for another safety car if he's going to get through. And is he right into the pits? Yes, he is.
Yeah, I did. Unfortunate for Keanu.
Safety car? Did Will leave?
Oh, no. Forget about it.
So, well, still here. Oh, right. I didn't realise it wasn't. We're back now, I didn't realise. Mini and Jameer are fighting already. Mini on the outside can't make a move. Sorrow very close to the back of the Williams. Oh, down the inside he goes.
Felix.
And I don't think so much range expected
from Norway.
it.
Goes for
Going
it.
round the outside, there's contact, he's pushed off the track. And yeah, he'll be able to get that removed, surely. And he got pushed off the track by the Williams. And he's looking very threatening to get that position. And nothing quite yet. Down the straight, maybe if he deploys. Both of them are deploying. In fact, former Cringe might end up getting ahead of Fred here. They're very close. It might end up 3 wide.
3
into 1.
abreast.
Felix
there's some
out.
contact.
And thanks to Fred, he's allowed Felix through.
More contact.
No, he hasn't. He still fights it. There's contact.
Mini.
Oh, and Mini's taking damage. There's two wheel to wheel. The bollards are gone. Wow.
What a race we're having so far.
Not failed to deliver action. Mini still trying to get down the inside of the Alpine, despite the damage, and I don't think he's going to pit then if he's fighting. He's got his right end plate off. Fred is now in P3 as Keanu. path to pit for damage. So Mike, he is the next closest to win. I think it's either Mike or Ollie that win here.
Mike?
Mike is on for it. He's been faster than Ollie for quite a bit.
Yeah, I hope Mike does something. I hope Fred holds up Zorro. But at the same time, I want this race to be a close fight. As Mini unfortunately is in with damage. Keanu's on the softs. Oh, Mini's out.
Mini's out. He's came to the pits and he's just got annoyed, he's left.
Yeah, that's so unfortunate for Mini.
And that invites Keanu back up to get a point in this race. After his unfortunate damage he got, and I think, yeah, Mini just probably got annoyed with that. And Keanu gonna get 2 points now, actually. The fastest lap as well, and now McLaren can't dislodge Ferrari or Mercedes anymore. There's no possible way they can get that many points. Keanu gets a free second, but that's not going to really matter from 19 seconds back. Yeah, Ollie is going really fast now. He's seen the potential to win here and he's pushing hard. You can tell right away, was DRS enabled this lap? Yes, it was. Mike hasn't won a race yet this season. He's been so close to the top step so many times, got many podiums in the past.
If you're gonna ask me, Mike is definitely one of the most consistent drivers on the grid.
Very consistent man. He's been on podiums so much.
Past Fred.
And Zorro, you can't count out Zorro either. He is on mediums and is very fast at the moment. So Ollie, Mike or Zorro for the top step. What one will it be though? In fact, Tim is very close to the back of the Haas. Tokai is very close to the back of the Williams as well. Zorro looks like he's actually going to be able to catch up to Mike best lap. If he keeps going at this rate.
Jameer's another man who is searching for that podium.
Yeah, also on mediums. He pitted under safety car thinking he could recover himself back up to the P4 he was in. And he has done that pretty much. He just needs to get past Fred here, who has lost the DRS. He hasn't. Zorro makes a mistake, letting Fred catch back in the DRS. But Jameer, nonetheless, still faster on the straight, is on the outside. He's getting pushed right on the limit by Fred.
Great racing from these two.
And Mike's seeming to struggle a little bit more on the hards as Jameer.
He gets
on the inside, it's very close front wing rear
up to
wheel action here. And that was a really good move from Jameer, perfect execution, very close to his front wing though. But as long as he doesn't hit it, that's what matters. Zorro, very close to the back of the Mercedes now. See if he can try and make a move. Down the straight, he is using a lot of his ERS though.
So it's pretty close on Mike. Mike's starting to struggle. Obviously on the hards now.
Visibly struggling a lot more on the hard, but Zorro very fast in the straight. He's got the DRS, he's got the faster tyres, and he's up into P2 as well. Leaves the session. Hopefully there's no glitches or anything.
And if you look at the medium runners, they're gonna be on
Oh, and
four.
what's happened to Ollie here? He's dropped off.
Yeah, because of Zoro getting past Mike. And Felix is time too.
What's happening?
Yeah, drivers. He's now 1.9.
What?
1.9. The gap is between the top two.
Oh, the Bob is glitched.
It is.
Yes, glitch for me. Wait, who's leading for you?
Oliver Batch.
Yeah, Ollie's been kicked out.
What about the rest?
Zoro's leading. Mike is second. Jameer third. Fourth. Red. Tokai fifth. The former Crown sixth. Tim seventh. Eighth Batman. Ninth Nicola. And 10th Piano.
Is the lobby okay for you now?
No, well, I don't know who's in the right session. Because, yeah, Oliver's being kicked. Like, I don't think he's actually in.
Could we see Zoro catching up to Oliver Batch?
I don't know, I won't be able to see that because I can't see anything like that at all, I think. Oh, God.
Do you need another invite? You could leave the session then rejoin back. I've invited you in case.
God. I'm asking KP if Oliver's in. Because if Oliver's not in, then I think I'm in the right one.
I know he is, and I can assure you. Mike's now closing up to Zoro. Is a medium starting to follow?
Well, see if your invite works better, because ours. But, I'll put my K7 I'll invite to it. Well, the viewers, as soon as as soon as the glitch started, my viewers went up by like 5.
Zoro with
Yeah,
another penalty.
Send me. Yeah, I got that on mine. Can you send me another?
Nicholas spun.
Send me another invite to your lobby.
Oh, you're in now.
No, I just left that.
Everything
Yeah, it's just the lobby's glitched there.
Zoro pushed off by Mike. I just saw.
Can you send me an invite to the lobby? Yeah, probably the best option is just call it.
Alright, Tim with a 3-second now. Two laps left. Who will come out on top? Is it Oliver Betts? Is it Mike? Or is it even Jameer who's gonna prevail?
I'm just getting my stream because of this bit. I think calling the result makes sense. I've got it. I don't know what it was.
What lap was this connection?
Not sure, but I know it's the lap when Will.
When Will left?
Yeah, when Will left, it started going downhill, so I'm just gonna take it from where Will left.
Okay, with another 3-second penalty.
Lap 20 something or that.
Zorna with a 9-second penalty. So as we come through the final corner, it's Oliver Betts who's gonna win in Qatar. Then we have, it's Mike who's gonna prevail P2. Jameer with the first podium. Then we have Formula Cringe, no, Zoro actually. Then Formula Cringe, Tim, Tokai, Nicola and Keanu completing the top 10. Lewis, is it like 22?
I'm not in. Well, I'd been on the incident, the leaving.
Yeah,
Yes, better.
disconnection. Right, we have Batman, Mike, Jameer, Zorro, from Recurrent, Tim, Tokai, Nicola, Tiano, and I don't know why Fred's here, but Fred should be in P4. DNFs are Mini, Logic, Will, Dest, and Midas. Let's get the drivers for interviews. Mike and Jameer. Jameer, if you can hear us, let's wait for Mike if he's gonna join. Right, Jameer, let's start. If you're here.
Yeah, I'm here.
Great drive. A P3 finish in an Alpine. How do you feel about that?
Yeah, it was good. I just made sure to, not get any track limits pens. I got two, and I think.
Yeah, that's great. Um, Obviously you've switched from Mercedes to Alpine this season.
Yeah.
Uh, can you can you talk can you talk me through the risk of this change to your to you as a driver?
Mhm. Yeah. Yeah. Obviously, it is quite a big risk, but I didn't have a great season last season at Mercedes, so I felt like I went somewhere trying to prove that I was all right, and yeah, it's going all right this season. Podium now, so that's nice. Nice and consistent so far. So hopefully, last three races I can have some good results, and yeah, see what happens next season.
Yeah, you've been pretty close to the podium in the last few races. A P5 finish in Monza, a P5 finish in Suzuka, and a P5 finish in Singapore. Now a podium finish. I'm sure
Yeah,
you're happy with
yeah,
that.
yeah. Really happy with that. It's good. I don't know how long I'll be able to keep up the good points finishes for, but three races left. I'm gonna try and keep it going, keep close to the podium, and yeah, I'll just see how it goes.
Final question for tonight. Obviously, with your podium finish, that brings you in P5 potentially in the championship.
hmm
What are your targets for the final three races of the season?
I don't know, to be honest, just keep driving well, get some good points. I don't expect to finish quite that high in an Alpine, but if I can get it, that would be great. I just got to keep trying to put in good results and see what happens at the end of the season.
Yeah, that's good to hear. Well done again for the podium.
Thank you,
Happy for you.
thank you, thank you.
And I hope you have a great rest of your day. And see you next race. That has been a great race for sure, Lewis.
Yeah, it's quite exciting.
How do you feel about that? About that
Yeah,
race?
definitely didn't expect any of that to happen. I mean, Chris
Yeah,
and Leighton, not Chris and Leighton, Will and Leighton even
well and late.
crashing yet again. Oh my, they're gonna have to improve that.
Yeah,
But they'll end up being too scared to fight each other at the end of the season.
yeah, they're
Try to
gonna.
they'll have to try to give each other a bit more room. I think what happened there was just a silly mistake.
Yeah, for sure. Anyways, guys, I hope you all have enjoyed the Qatar GP as much as we did. Tomorrow is the D2 race, but unfortunately, Lewis here has a Christmas dinner. I hope you enjoy
Yeah.
it. Nah, for
Yeah.
I hope you enjoy it. But the next race after the race next week is going to be at
Quota
it's
sprint race.
Quota. Yeah,
There's
it's a
a
sprint race,
sprint race in Quota.
and it's going to be our last race in 2023. While the next
Yep,
two
just after Christmas.
yeah next two races are going to be in 2024, the new year,
Uh,
which is Mexico and Brazil. Then that's it for season 6.
yeah.
Anyways, I hope you all have an amazing race, an amazing Christmas. If you're celebrating it, obviously. Even
Yep.
you, Lewis, have a good
Yeah.
Christmas.
Thanks.
And I should be seeing y'all next week for the USGP. So
Yeah,
take
exciting.
so take care, guys. And this is me and Lewis signing off. Goodbye.